Namaste and welcome everyone to this Pilates class. My name is Carolina and today it's going to be a special class based on balance and the engagement of the deep muscles that stabilize. What do you need? You need a block. If you don't have this at home, it could be replaced by a very thick book, better if it's hardcover. So try to find it if you don't have it with you yet. And once you have it, we're going to keep it aside at least for this first part of the class. So take a moment to find a comfortable leg-seated position. If you feel like your hips are quite tight today, just lift them up, hop, and then we sit a little bit more comfortable. Let's take a moment to close your eyes and arrive with just a few deep breaths. Starting to arrive to your body, to the moment, letting behind what just happened and putting away all what's coming next. And now you're just tuned with your natural way of breathing. But in Pilates, we have a special way of breathing that I'm going to do it with you now. So let's place the hands, one on each side of your ribcage. So in Pilates, while you breathe, you would like to keep your navel slightly engaged. So therefore, we don't breathe with your belly. We're going always to breathe with the sides and as well the back of your ribs. So it's as if the lung will expand sideways, will expand back, a little bit forward, but not bring the air down. At least not now, not for these 60 minutes. So once you have your hands, take a moment to close your eyes, spread those fingers, and take a deep breath in through your nose. And we exhale with a little bit of sound, either letter A or anything works. So take a breath in. And you exhale with a little bit of more effort, which starts to make it easier to engage your core. And this is very relevant for every movement we do. So breath in, you spread the ribs sideways and back. And exhale, navel in. And this type of breath, you want to keep it for your next movements. It's a breathing through your nose, it's an exhale through your mouth, but also you could exhale through your nose if that feels better. The only thing, when you do big efforts, exhale through your mouth so you have deeper engage. Let's do it one more time. Breath in. Breath out. And slowly open your eyes and release your hands on the side of your body. For a moment, take your shoulders all the way up, squeeze them as much as possible, and when exhaling, just drop them down. And we do it again. Inhale, we squeeze. Exhale, we drop. And the last one, breath in to squeeze. Exhale to drop. And take a moment to rise up those arms. Pull your shoulders away from the ears and then pull them up again. And pull them away and pull them up. So every time you press them back and down, you're working in the stabilization of the shoulder blades. Also something we will need later on. So focus and check as well if your right and your left side are doing the same. How is that movement happening in this morning? And we're going to keep your shoulder blades back and down. We're going to make like a cactus position with your arms. Keep your shoulder blades back and down and your navel in. You're in neutral seated, so ears, shoulders, and hips in a straight line. You're going to inhale and take your elbows right in front of you. You're going to lift them up. You open like a diamond shape, and that makes a circle to open the front of your chest. So it's a breath in to rise up, and an exhale to go down. Inhaling and exhaling. Check if you're making any extra move, or you can just stay still with the movement of your arms. Last 2 times. Circle back. And one more. And we're going to stay in that cactus position, and you hold it here. From here, you're going to turn them down, and you're going to turn the palms up. It's a breath in to go down, it's a breath out to rise up. This is for the warming up for your shoulder. And because we move in all the range of motion, this helps your bones to understand, okay, but what's the best position to be? So when we explore big movements, we help the brain to create new neuromuscular path for a better alignment. Let's do 2 more. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, and now just release. Let's go into an all-fours position now that your shoulders are warmed up. So placing your knees under your hips and your hands under your shoulders. Remember, either the index or the middle finger pointing forward depends what your shoulder needs. If you have a shoulder injury or a lot of tension, just keep leaning backwards so that the shoulder doesn't stay on top of your wrist. Then your wrist can be more free. So from here, you're going to tuck your toes under. You're going to squeeze your navel. By pulling the shoulders away, you're going to lean back. You're going to slowly lift the knees. You're going to slowly press up and back to all fourth. So breath in, lift up, breath in, come back. So you start to activate toes, legs, and core, everything together. Of course, your arms are working, but it's more about the lowest part of your body. We're going to do this 4 more times, trying to feel that both sides are pressing at the same time and the same amount. Let's do 3. 2. And last one. Now come back to the center. Take your legs together to find the middle line. Take your right leg, press back into your heel, feel the full length, and take a moment to lift that leg up. Now make sure your block or your book, we're going to keep it a little bit lower. You're pressing there so you're not sinking. From here, you're going to take it down, breath in, and breath out, you lift. Breath in, and breath out, you lift. You're pressing deep into that left hand. It's all about stability. Engage your core. We're going to stay here for 8 more reps. It's only about the leg moving and the rest of the body stable. Let's go 5, 4, making sure that your toes are always pointing down, not to the side. 2, 1, and stay. Now that left hand is going to rise up next to your ear and find the longest distance between hand and foot. From here, we stay for a breath in, we stay for a breath out, and you're going to come to tap your knee, elbow is bent. Inhale, you stretch. Breath in to touch, breath out to stretch. If you want to do the breath the other way around, it's also fine. The reason why we are exhaling today in the extension is to keep a little bit of more stability on your hips. Let's go for 5, out, 4, that is super stable, 3, 2, 1, and place the hand back on the floor. Place that foot on the right back corner of your mat. Flip a little bit the other leg and take your right arm to the ceiling to stretch yourself out. Reach out in both directions. Press out into the outer part of your right foot and take that right arm next to your ear to feel the whole length of the right side of your body. Take a breath in, shoulder away, take a breath out. Feel with every exhalation if you're engaging your core or you lose it already. And slowly, first you look down, then you place your palm, and then we transition to the other side. So move the block to the right side of your mat. First, take that left leg, press back into your heel. Tuck your pelvis under and move your shoulders away. Once you're here, the right hand, it's slightly more forward than your left and on top of this block or book. Take the leg up, hold and stay. Your toes needs to be pointing down. Avoid seated or sinking into your right side. You touch, you lift. Pilates used to say, less is more. So it's not about moving big here. It's about engaging the correct muscles for each movement. And that's what you need for your daily life, for a better posture and better use of your body. So breath in, you lift. Breath out, you touch. And check it out. Navel tight, long spine, and we have 6. Small movement, you're feeling it on your glutes, on the back of your leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hand next to your ear and find the longest distance from your hand to your toes. In the breath in, come to touch your knee. In the exhale, squeeze your navel and stretch. Breath in and breath out. In this movement, it's all about stability of your pelvis, of your spine, due to the engagement of your core. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and stay. Reach a little bit more. Feel the length. Breath in, breath out, and place the hand back on the floor. That left foot goes to the outer part of your mat. Flip a little bit the supporting knee. I'm going to give you the back, but you open to the side for a full stretch. Keep reaching out from that left hand to the sky, to the ceiling. Press into the outer part of your foot, and the left arm comes next to your ear. And now feel the stretch of the side of your ribs that will empower more the lateral breath, the expansion of the ribs to the side. Because of bad posture, it's normally that one side is more short than the other. So check in with yourself which side it's a little bit more short and which one it's open. Take a breath in, a breath out. And as you step with that hand down, come back to parallel. Tuck the toes again, this time your hip distance apart. Take a walk to your knees and come into a tiny squat. From here, make sure you're parallel with the knees right in the middle of your feet. Spread those fingers into your mat, and you're going to shift slightly the weight to your hands and the weight back to your heels. And weight to your hands, weight to your feet. Activating even more how the toes are pressing into the floor. We're going to stay with a little bit of more weight into the hands and lift the pelvis up. Hold it here. Check. 4 points of support on your feet. Big toe, little one, inside and outside part of your heel. Take a moment to breathe in. Take a moment to breathe out. And with the knees bent and the full root of your foot to the floor, start to return vertebra by vertebra into a standing position. The pelvis is the first structure that comes to center, followed by your lower back, middle back, upper part of the spine, and finally the crown of your head. This exercise is called spine roll, and it's about rolling vertebra by vertebra, the 24 vertebrae one at a time. So root your feet, press them down, inside, outside of your heel, big toe, and little one. Make yourself long from the crown to your feet. Take a big breath. And as you exhale, the chin says yes. And vertebra by vertebra, you start to roll down. Try to stay in the front of your feet. Don't lean back with your buttocks. Naturally, that may happen. And you keep going all the way down. Take a breath when you're closer to the floor. Bend the knees as much as you need. And when you exhale, press into those heels, curl the pelvis, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, we roll up. We do this 2 more times. It's a movement 100% of tuning with your spine. So focus as much as you can how your spine is doing this morning. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Press into the floor, roll the spine, squeeze your navel. And open the chest as you are up. Just 1 more. Chin goes down, navel squeezed. Slowly, with awareness. Take a breath in when you're down. And take a breath out when you come up. And the next part of the class is going to be standing. So, take that block, book, or whatever prop you have chosen that looks like this, and place it on your mat. We're going to start on the right foot. So make sure to align the heel with the back of the block, more or less. Press up, and there is something super important. You can sink, but will not help you because then you lose all the stability. So you need to work with the side muscles of your glutes to stabilize it. Once you're here, you're going to place your hands on your hips and you're going to flex that left foot. Make your shoulders down, neutral alignment, engagement of your center. The first movement you're going to do is knee to chest and press down. Knee to chest and press down. It's all about keeping the distance from the pelvis to your ribs even along the movement. Flex your point, do whatever you like, Hands, shoulders relax. And feel a lot the connection from the crown of the head till your heel. We're going to do this for 8 more times. And try to find very slowly the pressing down. Inhale up, exhale press. Inhale up, exhale press. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay. For sure you're feeling it already. Hands to the side, shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, open, exhale, down. Because we are parallel, the movement is small, and that's perfectly fine. So breath in as you open, breath out as you close. When you close, squeeze your navel and squeeze your thighs. And we have 8, press, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're feeling your side, right? 1. Hold it up, little pauses. We go 8. We go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold and stay. Hands behind the head. Take it back. Lift one more time. Maybe this is your challenge of balance. If you can grab the knees, squeeze it to your shoulders. Rise up even more. One more breath. And shake it out. You should feel the side of your standing leg. Very important muscles. So when you walk, these are the ones helping that the pelvis stay stable. So let's go other side. Left foot steps on. Align the heel with the back of the block. Stepping up. And first check. This is nothing. This is activating. So you can always play with a mistake to understand what's the correct one. So we start with the hands on the hips to check that the pelvis will not move. Once you're here, we bend and we stretch. We bend, we stretch. You could do this slow, you could do it fast. Breath in and breath out. Feel the action of the heel pressing to the block and the length till the crown of the head. Opa. Breath in and breath out. If this is going fine, check how your shoulders are doing. Feel that you're not tensing your neck. And we have 8 to go. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and actually this movement is going up the stairs or biking, so it's really helping us later on to make the movement proper. So hands on the side, shoulder blades back and down. It's going to be small because we're parallel. Breath in, squeeze in. Breath in, squeeze in. Inhale, exhale as you take it to the center. Not twist your hips. Stay super square. And we got 8 to go. 8, 7, 6, press. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay up. Little pulses. We got 10. We got 9. We got 8. 7. You feel your side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay. Take that knee up. Maybe even embracing. Try to make extra length from heel to crown. Hold it for a breath in. Hold it for a breath out. And slowly take it to the floor. So now that the side of your buttocks is completely activating, this will give us stability as well for the mat sequence. So come to the back of your mat, tuck your pelvis, make sure the core is engaged. Take a breath in and rise up the arms. Shift the weight to your toes and lift the heels up and slowly heels down. And lift the heels up and lift the heels down. See if you could lift without arching, so you're staying connected. Once you stay up, we hold, and now the challenge begins. You're going to bend the knees as if you want to sit on your heels, squeeze your navel and rise up. Breath in, breath out. Imagine you're leaning against a wall, so you're sliding always neutral. 8, press. 7, press. 6, if this is too much for your shoulders, you can place your hands, of course, on top of your elbows. 3, 2, 1. Hold and stay. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it up. Take it down and shake. Next one goes like this. So you take your hands all the way up. You shift your weight, you lift your heels. You're going to carefully round your spine. Everyone is going to take its own time because this is a balance thing. You're going to go all the way down. You take a breath or as low as you can and breath out. You need to squeeze your navel, press the pelvis forward and come back up. So it's a challenge. It doesn't matter how good you do this. It's all about finding that game of balancing. Let's go together. So feet hip distance apart, tailbone hop, going down, navel in, and take your hands up to the sky. Shift the weight, rise up your heels, take a big breath. Exhale, take your chest down, and in your own time, you're going to roll to the floor. Take a breath when you're down, or as down as you can. Exhale, squeeze your navel. Find that balance, and slowly we go up and heels goes down. Shake it off. And we do this one more time. Shift, arms up, come to your toes, navel in, focus your eyes. Exhale, forward bend. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Bring those heels to the floor. And now we do it normal to go to our all fourth. So roll the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Walk your hands, bend the knees, and find a nice all fourth position. Relax your feet, come to resting pose, stretch your arms, and take one full cycle of breath, squeezing your navel as you exhale. Squeeze it away from your thighs. And let's do one extra breath in. And breath out. And now that your lower back is completely rounded, that's how you want to be in our next sequence. So carefully press with your pelvis into your heels, roll the spine vertebra by vertebra. And let's come to a seated position. So we keep working with that block book or whatever you're using. And that block book, you're going to press it between your thighs. So it's never in the knee, it's always where there is flesh so that we are careful with our joints. So once you're there, flex your feet. If this doesn't feel nice, you can roll a towel and use a towel as well. Both works. So why we have a block today here or a towel is because you are going to squeeze and this is going to engage your inner thighs. And the inner thighs are related with the core. So we're using this muscle chain to make your center more stronger. So take your hands to the front and roll the shoulder blades back and down. You're sitting as straight as you can and you're going to tag your pelvis and you're going to come into that C shape. You just rounded your lower back, so it should be there. And in the inhale, you come to seated. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale. And coming back. Both breaths work. You can exhale when you go down, and you can inhale to go up. This will help you to stretch. Or you can breathe in when you go down, and you can use the exhalation to get more power to come up. See which one your body likes. Breath. And return. See maybe if you want to take one more vertebra closer to the floor. Challenge yourself in your own possibilities. Take it down and rising up. We're going to do 5 more or less if you're moving a little bit slower. Check that in the last ones, your shoulders are square with your knees, as well as square with your mat if you're using one. And we're going to get one more. And slowly you come. Take a moment of rest and see what's coming next. So the hands are still in the line of your shoulders, with the shoulders down and your lengthening spine. Squeeze your navel. You're going to come all the way to your C shape. And you're going to take one hand to forehead, one hand forward. Forehead, forward. We do this 6 times. If you feel this is too much, you're going to hold the thighs and you do it only with one arm. 6 times. Don't worry, we're going to repeat it and then you do the left side. Ready? Okay, all together. Especially mindfulness in squeezing this block. So awareness into those muscles. Hands are forward, shoulders are down, spine is lengthening. Take a big breath. And in the exhale, we roll down. And from here, either you do one side or both, and you do forehead, reach, forehead, reach, forehead, reach. Enjoy it. We have one more with each side or two more with the same, and slowly come up. We repeat this. If you have been using one side, now change sides. Take a big breath, lengthen your spine, exhale, you roll, and you go. 1, 2, keep the curl. 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly up. Of course, we need to repeat this. If you have been doing one arm, you do 3 with one side. No, let's do more. 5 with one side, 5 with the other. If you're using both arms, we do 10 total. Yeah? Hands to the front, shoulders down, curl the pelvis. Roll, 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 and let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep curling the pelvis. 4, 5. Change your hand if you're doing one side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze that navel, and then we come up. Now, come to a seated position of your choice. Catch that book block and place it between your hands. Press. We call this the cushion of the palm, these pillows. These are the ones that are going to hold the block, not your fingers, because otherwise you can overextend and this is going to go wrong. So always here that you have proper support. So you grab the book. I'm going to show you from the side. Remember that you want to be shoulder, pelvis, and ear in one line. And in the breath in, you're going to reach up. Try to stay neutral and aligned, and exhale, you take it down. And we go. Inhale, you rise up. Exhale, you go down. Don't worry if you're not going that far, perfectly fine. This is teaching us that we can be aligned, spine can be completely fine, and your arms can go overhead without compensations. So train this for 5 more reps. Breath in as we rise. Exhale to take it down. And 4. Keep squeezing that block or book. 3. And if you don't have any, of course, no block. 1. And release. Now let's apply this further. Come to your sitting position of before, and you're going to keep the block book between your hands. If it's too complicated with the book because it's getting wobbly, grab a towel or something or a scarf and pull it apart. Will work the same way. So press into those hands, curl the pelvis, and you go curl, rise, front, center. Curl the pelvis, stay still, up, down, and center. This time we're going to exhale in the roundness. We're going to breath in to lift up. Exhale when you go down, and inhale to return. 4 breaths, 2 cycles. Exhale, you round. Inhale, we reach. Is it shaking? And take it down, and coming up. Exhale, pelvis curls. Breath in, rise up arms. Exhale in front of your chest. Inhale to return. Keep pressing that block. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, returning. 2 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Back to seated. And the last one. Exhale. Rise up and down and return. We're going to try to stay in that lift and roundness for about 2 or 3 cycles of breath. Go as far as it feels good for you. If it's too much for your arms, you take your arms down and you keep working with your center. Let's do this together. So hands to the front, press that block, shoulders down. You exhale in a big curl, and we go. You take them up, keep the connection, keep the concentration, and 3 cycles of breath. Breath in, Exhale, squeeze deeper. 1. Breath in. If you can bring your arms next to your ears, please do so. I can't. Breath in. Breath out. And slowly come back. Did you feel the shake? We do one more time. So hold the block, shoulders down, navel tight. Curl the pelvis. La 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 la. We roll down. Take your arms up. 3 cycles of breath. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. And slowly return. We place the block again in between your thighs. Again, you can use a towel for this one. Let me show you. Slowly with control. Take your time. Roll on your spine. You can, of course, use your hands on the floor. And take your feet closer to your pelvis. The whole goal is that you keep squeezing the block so that you're working all the time your inner thighs. From here, we're going to curl the pelvis. Your lower back is touching. And then slowly we go up. You take it up. And then we slowly go down. So that's going to be the beginning. Let's find each other's here. So slowly roll the spine. Once we are on the ground, keep squeezing deep into that block. Keep rooting your feet to the floor. Stretch your arms along your body. Curl the pelvis with a deep exhalation and rooting your heels and the toes, lift that pelvis up. Take a breath when you're up. And slowly roll through your chest, middle back, lower back, and back to neutral. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Find the line from knees to shoulders. Squeeze your glutes deeper, press deeper into the heel and keep squeezing the block. And slowly take it down. If you feel you need a little bit of more extra power, take your feet closer to your pelvis. Exhale, curl and lift. Hold and stay. Slowly down. Exhale, tuck and lift. Inhale down. We're going to do this for 4 more times. Be focused. Keep looking up to the ceiling so that your neck remains aligned. 3. 2. Last one. Hold and stay. Take your arms to the ceiling. Now we're going to lift both heels up, both heels down. But keep squeezing the block as much as you can. We go for 10, press down. 9, slowly down. 8, 7, squeeze your navel. 6, higher the pelvis. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold and stay. Arms next to your ears and roll the spine nice and gently, vertebra by vertebra. Take your knees to your chest, remove the block, and shake it a little bit side to side. Now, this is going to get more complex and goes like this. You're going to keep the block between your hands. The legs need to be hip distance apart, or with the knees pointing up, so you make sure you're not collapsing on your ankle. Once you're here, take a look. You're going to lift the pelvis up vertebra by vertebra. Maybe already staying here, it's a lot, so you can just stay here. If you can, you're going to take that right leg up. You're going to stay, lift that right side of your pelvis, and we're going to circle the ankle, keeping the stability. The other, hold and stay. Then we're going to stretch up as much as we can, flex the foot, we roll down, and that's how it goes into the other side. So, let's go together. Hold the block, book, or something above your chest. Press deep, connect your upper body, tuck your pelvis, root your heels down, squeeze your navel, and rise up. Once you feel okay, pelvis is stable, right leg goes up tabletop. Take the right side a little bit higher because it's always sinking. And once you're stable, we start with the ankle, movement of the ankle. We go 5, we go 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Keep pushing the pelvis up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay. Kick up to the ceiling, flex your toes, squeeze up, hold and stay. And vertebra by vertebra, you roll down and the leg returns back to its beginning. And we move other side. So, curl the pelvis, press into those heels and slowly lift the pelvis up. Once you reach the line of your knees, take the left leg tabletop. Press that left side up, hold and stay. If steady, 5 circles of your ankle. 4, 3, 2, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay. Stretch that leg up, go higher, slowly roll down, and slowly take it to the floor. Second part of the sequence, let me show you. You go up, directly you stretch, and you go. Pelvis taps the floor, pelvis reach. Pelvis tap, pelvis reach. If it's too much, hands on the floor, same thing. It's going to help you with balance. 10 times, we go down, other side, and we continue. So, prepare your beginning. Block if it applies above your chest, shoulders down, navel in. Take your feet closer to your sit bones and curl the pelvis. As you're there, lift the pelvis up in the line of your knees. Right leg goes up, don't sink into your left. Stretch that leg up to the ceiling, all fine if your knees slightly bent. And you go, pelvis goes down, squeeze your navel and stabilize those hips. It's all about balancing. 10, down, 9, down, 8, 7, reach higher your pelvis, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep reaching, 2, 1 more, stay and hold, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, leg goes down, lift higher, slowly to the floor. Do you feel the warmth? Other side. So, heels closer, tuck your pelvis, root your lower back. As you exhale, lift the pelvis and stay. Slowly, left leg goes up and stretch that leg to the sky. Lift higher and we go. Tap down, rise up. Tap down, rise up. Ideally, the pelvis is still, so right and left side are in the same height. We are not sinking on your left. We have 5 to go. 5, up. 4, up. 3, 2, 1 to stay. Hold, reach higher, and slowly roll down, and slowly take it to the floor. Remove the block, take both knees to your chest, and roll side to side. For your next movement, legs together to find middle line. You're going to take that right leg tabletop position. I'm going to remove the block so it's easy to see. And you're going to keep that foot flexed. We take the hands behind the head and we combine directly core and leg. As you exhale, you're going to stretch that leg out. Don't sink into your right side. And then slowly you return. So we go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. So use your heel. We have been working the legs a lot today. Use that heel that it's active to press away. And this will help you to reach one more vertebra off the floor. We're going to do this for 8 more times. 8, 7, and check also if you go higher with your leg, what happens? For me, I work harder because I compensate less. But try it out in your own body. 3, 2, 1. And we are going to stay right there. Stretch your right arm next to your pelvis. Maybe the left as well, but not necessarily needed. And we start to pump with your arms. You're going to inhale in 5 counts and you exhale in 5. And let's go. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open chest. Exhale. If your neck is tired, one hand behind. If your neck is very tired, both hands behind. All fine. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep squeezing your navel. Lower back is on the floor. We have 3 more sets. Breathing in. Breathing out. Keep focusing. Keep engaging. And one more breath in. Breath out. And now you bend your knee, you go down, but you take your arms overhead. One more thing to combine here. You go lift and down. Exhale, lift, inhale, down. Connect your shoulder with your knee. So when your knee starts to move away, it's as if there is a string and it pulls you up. We go 10 of these. Ready? If you need one hand behind the head, you do it. And we go 10. Connect your shoulder with your knee. 9. 8. 7. Can you pelvis be still, or are you sinking into your right? 5. 4. 3. Almost there. 2. We have one more. Hold and stay. If you need hands behind your head, you go for it. Pulsing up with your leg. We got 8, 7, 6, 5. We did this movement in the warming up. 4, 3, 2. One more set of 8. 8. Keep up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest. Embrace the thigh or your shin and stretch that left leg out. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. A deep breath. And slowly we transition to the other side. So first your legs are together. Shoulder blades back and down. You take your left leg tabletop. You take your hands behind your head. And first you lift your chest up. You know, either one hand or both. That's your option. And we start to pump. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now it's all about stabilizing your core, relaxing your shoulders, keeping the knee right above your hip, heel if possible in line with your knee. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, open chest. One more vertebra up, exhaling. We have 3 more cycles. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. One more, breath in, breath out, and slowly take your arms to the back. Now imagine there is a string from the knee to your shoulder. As you go up, your leg goes straight. As you go down, your knee bends. So the idea is that the action of pushing, actually flexing your heel will make you go further, is that you activate your leg in connection with your core. Let's go. For 10 more times, we go 10, slowly down. Make sure you don't sink to your right side, neither to your left. Press away from that heel, shoulders down, 3. Exhale, 4. And 5. If at any moment your neck gets tired or you feel too much tension on your shoulders, just place your hands behind. We get 4 to go. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And stay. Point your foot and we lift up 10. 9. 8. Root your lower back. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, a little bit higher your spine, 10 more times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Is your right knee pointing up to the ceiling or fall to the side? 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and stay. Engage deeper, curl the pelvis, and knee goes to your chest. Embrace your shin or your thigh. Stretch that right leg out. And find that deep connection of lengthening from the crown to your heel. Take a big breath in, a big breath out, and slowly coming back. Now, let's keep the challenge. Grab the book, the block, or the towel. Maybe in this case, better a towel in case it falls. And you're going to place it in between your calf. So I show you from the side, that's your calf. Flex the feet, press there, and we're going to stay in a tabletop position. Very mindful, press your lower back down. If you need a little bit of assistance, hands under your butt cheeks, because now the weight of the block or your book is going to make you arch. So more than ever, you need to engage your core and work on those legs. Double leg stretch, you're going to stretch out, you're going to bend. If the legs are not moving at the same time, you will see it wibbles. So maybe we need to start a little bit slower. Yeah, that will be your exercise. So squeeze your navel on the floor, hands rooted on the sides. This will help that you don't compensate by falling sideways, and press your lower back super down into the mat. And we go. Inhale, stretch, exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch, exhale, bend. And we got 10, 9, 8, 7. We got 6, 5, 4, 3. Is your spine lengthening on the floor, or are we loosening it? 1. Adjust the book or the block. And again, we go 10 more times. If you want to upgrade it, you can place your hands behind the head and lift up, and you do it with the chest off. Let's go together. Choose your position, and we go. Stretch out, bring it in. Stretch out, bring it in. And we got 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your center active. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and stay. Maybe take one hand, maybe both, and finish this part with, again, pumping on your side of your arms. Inhaling 5 counts, exhaling 5 counts. If you want an extra challenge, you inhale in 5, bending knees, exhale, stretch in 5. Let's go together. Inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stretch, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, press out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, press out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 to go. Breath in, breath out. Squeeze your navel. One more breath in, breath out. Hold and stay. Navel in. One more vertebra off the floor. Take it in. Remove the block. Stretch your legs. Stretch your arms overhead. Find the full length from the heels to your fingertips. And now that you're fully stretched, exactly that feeling of length is that you want to have now on the side. So come to lie down on your right side. Your bottom arm is like a pillow. Your legs are going to be bent as if we're sitting on a chair. This is wrong because we are sinking. So push your upper pelvis out and make sure that you're not sinking on the side. Therefore, we're going to use the hand on the hip to push it away. You're going to stretch that leg out. We have been doing this in many positions today. So it's all about reaching from your heel to the crown of the head. You're going from here to get your foot a little bit more diagonal forward and turn it in as your toes are pointing to the floor. You're going to tap the floor and you're going to lift up. You're going to tap the floor and you're going to lift up. We do this slow. It's all about the muscles here on the side of your pelvis, core engagement. And this is because we need to stabilize the hip in every daily activity. So make sure you're not rolling your shoulder forward, that you're taking it back. And we start to count 10 times. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You may feel like a burning sensation. 4, 3, 2. You're going to hold it up and you do little pulses. You go 10, you go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back again to touch the floor. You repeat the previous one. And 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6. I guess you feel it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulsing up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set of the whole thing. Touch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up, pulsing 10, 9, 8, are you sinking on your lower part? 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap it to release. Let's go into the other side. So first, make sure your lower arm is like a pillow, legs are in a 90-degree angle. So if you take a picture from above, it's as if you're sitting on a chair. Don't sink into your side, move it away. Press first, shoulder down. Your upper leg pushes away, that length from the crown to your heel. Now you take your leg slightly more forward and you turn it in. You're going to tap and you're going to go up. It's all about small movement, but very effective. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, pulsing 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, second part. And you tap, you go up 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulsing up. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold and stay. And we go last one. Tap and lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulsing 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, 1, and tap. Beautiful, right? Okay, now let's come into an all-fourth position. Let me place this back. And from here, you're going to be on your lower arms. So come to your lower arms. It's okay if the arms are parallel or triangle. Both works, whatever your shoulder likes the most. So once you're here, you squeeze your navel, of course, and you take your legs together so you find again that middle line. So you have been working a lot in the stabilization of your pelvis on the side. But there is one more important muscle, hamstring and the back part of your glutes. Let's work on them, always keeping the core active. So your right leg will stretch out with the toes pointing down to the floor. You're going to lift, you're going to tap. Small movement, it's all about keeping your pelvis very stable. And for 10 times, you're going to lift. Count it together, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7. If you are almost about to touch the floor and then you lift up, it's even more intense. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Little pulses, up 10, 9. Every now and then you can look to your toes and see that you're always pointing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again to touch the floor. Touch and lift. Don't sink into your left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, 10 pulses, 10, 9, 8, you should feel both sides of your glutes, 4, 3, 2, you have your last reps, touch and up, 9, 8, 7, keep squeezing your navel, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it up, pulsing 10, pulsing 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a breath out. This is your last part of engaging. Then we stretch. So let's go to the left side. Prepare your lower arms, pressing deep into the floor. Squeeze your navel, legs together. Leg will straight, make your pelvis square, navel even more tight. And we go. Tap and down. It's very important that if you look down, your toes are always pointing down to the floor. Otherwise, you're opening your hip. 8, 7, 6, keep the length. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, 10 pulses. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Is your navel still engaged? Careful with your lower back. 2, 1, second set. Touch, lift 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Super good movement. 5, 6, relax your shoulders. 7, 8, 9, keep it up, 10 pulses. You go 10, little movement. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set of the day, touch down, up and 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up and pulsing, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold and stay. Feel the shake, take it down and release. Let's lie down on the back to stretch those glutes. We place the right foot on top of your left knee and allow that knee to get open. Once there, take your left thigh to your chest. Already maybe this is a lot, but if you can, right hand goes through the needle, and slowly take a nice stretch for your glutes. If you sink more to your left or to your right, you may experience different stretches, so check which one you need. We start to breathe again with your belly, so big belly and big relaxation. Take one more breath. And slowly let's change. Left foot on top of your right knee, holding the thigh or your shin. Maybe sink to one or to the other to experience different stretches. Take a deep breath and a deep breath out. Relax your shoulders, your tongue. Create space between your back molars. Feel the breath now down to your belly. And very slowly, take both feet down, hands on the side. Let's give the spine a nice stretch. So lift your chest, lift your hips, open up the whole front of the body. It's okay to breathe with your belly. Give it a deep, deep stretch. And slowly roll down. Let's roll on one side. And let's find each other seated. Comfortable cross-legged seated position of your choice. Rest with your hands on your knees or laps and take a moment after all this movement to find stillness. And as you tune in with your breath, take a moment to check, how is your body? Do you feel tickling energy, vibrations along after all this exercising? Where is the focus of your mind? And also notice your breath. Very gently open your eyes. I want to thank you for practicing today with me. It's normal that today and tomorrow you may feel some sensations in the hips because we have been working a lot those muscles as well as your center, but mainly we work the hips. I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. See you soon in another video. Till next time, namaste.